Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Yellow Chic Road. Hope you like and subscribe if you haven't done already, and click the bell for alerts. So basically, following on from my last video that I'll link below if you haven't already watched it, regarding the Virgil Abloh Louis Vuitton collection, I had purchased the Dorothy shirt that was very much Wizard of Oz inspired, and it got me thinking, how many other purchases of mine have been really influenced by pop culture, what I really love in terms of things that I've carried through my childhood and things that I've always loved innately, and then, you know, that have then resulted in spending money, buying things purely because they sort of have these motifs that I seem to love. So I thought I'd go through a few of those. And it's looking like there's a few of those. So I thought we'll dive right in. And first up, Disney. So basically, I'm sure a lot of you have loved Disney your entire life. But it's quite interesting how it seems to have popped up in terms of, you know, these high-end luxury labels utilizing a lot of Disney's characters. I know Gucci have done a whole lot of it, with even like a Mickey Mouse bag and the Three Little Pigs. Who else? Loewe are currently doing a Dumbo collection, which is yet to launch, but that's sort of coinciding with this new Dumbo film release. So it's very much a prevalent theme with a lot of these designers. It's nice that they're having a little bit of fun, but I really loved these when I first saw them. These are the Sleeping Beauty Charlotte Olympia pumps. These are from a few years ago, but remain unworn. Something that I kind of do sometimes is I'll buy things because I love them, and they may not always get worn. I really wanted to be the girl that will rock these with like a really cool pair of jeans and went out for dinner or did, but that sometimes doesn't always happen that way, and you just put on a pair of slides instead. But nonetheless, loved these, had to get these. Sleeping Beauty on a pump. Gorgeous. Beautiful. This next piece was another had to get. At the time, this was first released, I'm going to say, for winter 2013, so quite some time ago. But this print is definitely very, very iconic, still very recognized. And my job at the time, I had the fortune of actually going to this Givenchy show, and this was look one, or part of look one. And as soon as it walked out, I thought, I'm gonna find you, I'm gonna get you, you're gonna be mine at some point. And that is, of course, the Bambi sweater from Givenchy. This is all actually in like a neoprene, and I think they still do similar things. Not 100% sure since the creative director has changed to Claire Waite Keller, but this was Riccardo Tisci at his best doing Disney at Givenchy, and I loved it, and I still love it. I still wear it all the time. It still looks great with especially the sneaker trend that's really heavy right now. It's awesome. Next up, we have my obsession with New York City. Even before I went to New York for the first time in my life back in 2012, and even before I went there was something about that city. I don't know whether it's because you grow up watching it in movies and it's got this sort of, you know, you feel like you're already familiar with it and you've never been there before, but I've always been a New York lover at heart, and I've been going yearly since 2012 because I love it that much, which is a little bit crazy. Everybody thinks I'm crazy, but that's okay. You can be crazier than me, I'm sure. So when Gucci came out with this sort of Yankees emblazoned accessories, they had jeans, they had jackets, they had bags, wallets, shoes, crazy, like a crazy amount. I settled for just this one pair. These have been actually really comfortable, and they fit, I would say, because these are still available. So if they speak to anybody, it's good to know that I actually went down half a size, I found. But these have been really cute. I just think they're wild, like New York Yankees, front of your Gucci slide. It's a thing. The next thing is Balenciaga came out with almost like they did a market bag, you know, basically introduce a market bag range, and then they emblazoned them with different cities. So they released like Paris, London, Hong Kong, and New York City, which of course I thought I have to get something. I have to get one of them. And then this was I think the most useful. It's the wallet on chain. Comes with a great strap. And it's got the really cool sort of New York City writing at the side. And then obviously the streetscapes. You've got the iconic Empire State Building, Statue of Liberty, Chrysler, and Flatiron. And this is the Freedom Tower here at the end. I think they got into a bit of trouble with using this imagery, or because they were a take on, I think, like some bags you find in Chinatown or something. But I think this is really cool. It's actually in a really quite amazing hardy leather. Like, it's textured, but it's soft, but it just feels like it's got a bit of grunt to it. So I actually took this to New York last year and I wore it happily. I thought that was a bit cute. So New York City, a theme, and it got me purchasing several pieces, including this bracelet, which actually is Alexis Bittar, and it has the New York sort of graffiti on it. Fangirling a lot. And finally, where pop culture has really influenced my purchases, it has to be Michael Jackson. Anybody who knows me, I've loved him since I was like 3, well, as far as I can remember having memories. I've always loved Michael Jackson and always loved the way he dressed. He did not only a lot for music, but obviously for fashion. There is no question that he was influential in both respects. So obviously said t-shirt being the Supreme and Michael Jackson collection or collaboration, and this was bought at resale, and it is not pretty when you buy Supreme at resale, but some things you just find them and you just got to do it because you need it. And then speaking of need, back in 2009, Balmain did pretty much their entire spring summer collection was based on like Michael Jackson, Prince, Drummer Boy kind of jackets and things. And when Michael died, I thought, that's it. I'm buying one. It's happening. I'm just going to do it and just deal with that later, the paying part later. And I managed to purchase one of the most iconic Balmain jackets released in 2009 from the spring summer collection. I think Rihanna wore this, you know, walking the street as you do, but this is just so exceptional. This is literally in my hand a shoulder pad. This whole thing, shoulder pad on your shoulders. It's amazing. The detail, the cut, the acid wash denim color, everything about it. This is literally my most prized purchase ever. I'm gonna say ever. So everyone, I hope you enjoyed that. I just thought it would be just something that, you know, you can sort of think about what motivates our purchases, what really gets us excited. I know a lot of people sort of get really drawn to things that they've loved their whole lives, and if something speaks to them, they just have to get it. Sometimes we don't even know why we really love something, you know, so much, but I just thought this would be a cool little topic, something to consider. You know, when something comes around and you go, I really love that. Why do you love that? It's a nice thing to think about. So please like and subscribe. I hope to see you in my next video. Thanks so much. Bye.